Hello and welcome y'all. This is Matthew Morales with Quiet Mind Yoga, and I am here for your Tuesday 7 p.m. yoga class, full moon edition. I'm going to continue setting up behind me. You all do the same as more people hop on. Hey Sasha, hey Rebecca, y'all get yourself situated. Of course, you know the drill. Or if you don't and this is your first time, then get yourself comfortable. Whatever that looks like for you. Maybe you light some candles, maybe you dim the lights, maybe you put incense, a diffuser, whatever you'd like. I have a little bit of everything. I have my candles, my incense, the Palo Santo I'm gonna light right now. So yeah, I'm gonna continue setting up and you all do the same. All right, well, so we're gonna start in about 2 to 3 minutes, y'all. So again, get yourself situated. Hello, Lenore. Also, if y'all feel called to, go ahead and feel free to share the live video, or you can start a watch party as well for anyone you think may want to join our full moon edition. Hello of yoga. Don't know how you all have been feeling this full moon. Every time is different for me. Some full moons bring up a lot of big emotions for me, some that I'm not necessarily comfortable with. But for today, I have felt pretty on the balanced side, and pretty joyful. That could also be because of the birthday class coming on Friday that y'all are invited to. We have another couple minutes, y'all, and then we will start. Also, if you need some water, go ahead and grab some water. I actually have a tea I made with water, turmeric, lemon essential oil, and some pepper in here. This is great for inflammation. So if you ever feel like you might start to get sick or just take preemptive measures, you might want to make some of this tea. Again, it's the turmeric, lemon, pepper. I put honey and water in it. It is amazing, and turmeric's great for inflammation. Hello. All right, we have about another minute, and then we will start. Get yourselves comfortable. If you need any props, feel free to grab your props. You can have a block, a pillow, a blanket, a sofa cushion, whatever you need. What's on Friday, Rebecca? Oh, my birthday's on Friday, so we're having a special class, and it's going to be through Zoom on Friday. I made a post about it on the Quiet Mind Yoga page, so you can take a look at that. If you do want to join for the birthday class on Friday, we're going to cheers at the end of class to yours truly. Just let me know and I will send you the Zoom link. I'm not going to post the Zoom link with everything going on about people hacking and all that stuff. I don't feel comfortable posting the link, but I will share it with you directly if you ask for it. Alrighty. Hello, first timers. Awesome. Very cool. Now, before we dive in, since your first time, and maybe some others are here as well, what I will say, if it's your first time, always, and this is even if you've done yoga for a long time, listen to your body, do what you can. It is never, ever about keeping up with what I'm telling you to do. It's not keeping up with the teacher. Luckily, you don't have students around you, so you don't feel the pressure to keep up with the students. But what I will say is always honor what your body needs today. Go to the poses that you need. And if there's a pose that feels way too uncomfortable for you, back out of the pose. That's perfectly fine. All right, awesome, more first timers. Okay, we're gonna have 1 more minute and we will start. I'm grabbing my blocks and just a blanket from home that I have. I like to sit on something that have my hips elevated. It helps to relieve any pressure in the lower back and your hips. Alrighty. I'm gonna make my way to the mat. You all do the same if you're not already on your mat or your rug or your floor, wherever you're at. You don't necessarily need a mat, just as long as you have space to move. That's great. All right. Actually, we're gonna start in a child's pose, so I don't even need the blanket right now to start off. I'm gonna set my blocks and blankets to the side here. For your child pose, I want you to bring your knees out towards the edges of your mat, big toes to touch, sit bones back towards your heels, and forehead as far down as your body will allow. Now, if this feels a little too uncomfortable for your knees or your hamstrings, maybe you place the blanket between your calf muscles and your hamstrings to have a little support there. Maybe you have the blanket underneath your knees. And if your forehead doesn't reach the ground, maybe you place a pillow or a block underneath the forehead so you have some support here. So get yourself situated into your child's pose. Again, knees out towards the edges of the mat. Big toes are touching. And sit bones as close to the heels as your body will allow tonight. All right, while we're here in this position, I want you to start to connect to your breath. Just the natural rhythm of your inhale and your exhale through your nose. I will not be in a child's pose, just so you can hear me clearly, and I won't be talking to the ground. So with your forehead against the earth, or your hands, or a pillow or block, stay connected to the breath. Start to feel yourself here on your mat. In the space you are in, bring all your energy here into your practice. You're physically here right now, but maybe your mind's taking you somewhere else in this moment. Let that go and simply follow the breath. I know it can be a little hard sometimes to let the thoughts go, not stick with them, not keep playing them over and over again in our head. That's why this is a practice, so be gentle with yourself. If you're thinking about something right now, gently release it, come to the breath. Again, in and out through your nose. Start to feel the ground underneath you fully supporting you in this moment. Your hands, your elbows, your forehead, the knees, the tops of your feet, all connecting to the earth below you. Now feel the temperature of the room that you're in against your skin. Feel your clothes resting on your body. Observe any sounds that you hear around you, whether they are coming from this video or from the space you're in. Simply observe the sounds. Come back to your breath, in and out through your nose. Then start to deepen the breath. So as you inhale, fill your belly up, let it expand. As you exhale, empty out through your nose, draw your navel back towards your spine. Again, as you inhale, breathe into the belly, let it grow. As you exhale, empty out, navel to spine. And keep going just like this, deep breaths into your belly. And I want you to bring a count into your breathing. So you're going to count the seconds of your inhale for 4 seconds. Count the exhale count the seconds of your exhale, another 4 seconds. So again, you inhale for 4, and you exhale for 4. You're counting the whole time. Anytime you see your mind drift away to a thought, I encourage you to drop the thought and pick the counting back up. Begin now. Again, inhaling for 4, and exhaling for 4. And if 4 feels like a little too much for you, then take it down to 3 counts. If it's a little less than what you'd like, take it up to 5 or 6. Stay with the counting. Add 1 more second to the breath. One more round, just like this. Now let the counting drift away, but stay with the breath. Keep following every inhale and every exhale. And right now, I want to invite you to set an intention for your practice tonight. What is it that you need on your mat right now? Maybe it's an intention simply for class, or maybe one for the full moon, which this full moon in particular is inviting us to take a look at relationships, not just romantic relationships, all relationships in your life, but especially the relationship with yourself. It's calling us to dig deeper within ourselves, to really feel what it is that we feel called to do in this world, what our purpose, what our tools are, our gifts that we want to share with others. So you set the intention that you would like.
And so it is. Just like
keep repeating the intention to yourself internally as if it's already happening for you in this moment.
Life goes easy.
And part of the full moon is also to cleanse and clear. So if there's anything you want to release and let go of, this is a time to also set that intention.
So it is.
Now let your intention drift away. And start to bring small movements into your fingers and into your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side, giving your eyebrow center a massage. Then take your right arm, thread it underneath the left, bring the right side of your head down onto the mat. Option to stay here exactly as you are, or maybe you want to reach that left arm up as well, maybe even wrap it around your back, reaching towards the opposite hip. Stay with your breath. You have one more here. And slowly release, coming back into your child's pose, both arms out in front of you. If at any point you feel like you need to focus a little bit more, you're welcome to bring the counting back into the breath. Other side, left arm threads underneath the right, left side of the head onto the earth. Again, option to stay here, or you can reach your right arm up towards the sky. Maybe wrap it around your back, reaching for the opposite hip. Keep breathing into the belly. We have one more big breath here. Stay with me. And slowly release, bringing your arms back out in front of you into your child's pose. Keep your hands planted, and as you inhale, I want you to start to make your way forward, stacking your shoulders above the wrist. Bring your knees in closer together, just slightly. You're in a modified plank, so you're in an angle here. All right, you're at an angle. Keep your core engaged, drawing your navel up, shoulders away from the ears. As you exhale, lower all the way down onto the earth. Modified chaturanga. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Sphinx pose. Slide your forearms down onto the mat, elbows underneath the shoulders, and you're reaching your heart forward. Add a slight traction here by drawing the elbows back towards your hips. Keep pressing down through your pelvis and the tops of your feet. That way you really feel the lengthening in the lower spine here. You have one more big breath. And as we exhale, slide the hands back, press your way into a child pose. We're going to start to flow with our breath. As you inhale, come back forward into your modified plank. Body is at an angle. As you exhale, lower down, modified chaturanga. Keep the hands where they are. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, press it back, child's pose. We're going to take that again. Inhale, you come forward, modified plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, core is engaged. Inhale, baby cobra, just slightly lift the heart up and reach it forward. Exhale, press it back, child's pose. Take two more just like this with your breath pace.
Can't take my mind.
You can start to grow into a bigger cobra if you would like. You have one more round. We'll all meet back in our child's pose. Take one breath here. And then come up into your 4 points, tabletop position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to go into 6 rounds of a variation of cat-cow. As you inhale, start to stick your ribs out towards the right and round your spine. Start to make a circle over towards the left. Exhale, jut the ribs out to the left and arch your back here. Again, inhale to the right and round your spine, opening the back of your heart. Exhale towards the left and arch your back, opening the front of your heart. One more this direction. On your next inhale, take it the opposite way. And listen, if you're not doing this exactly, that's perfectly fine. I simply want you to move the body right now, waking up the spine. Come back to neutral, tuck the toes under, bring your knees together, come back to sit onto your feet for your toes pose. Tuck the pinky toes under, just make sure they're included here. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Open your heart up, reach your knuckles towards the back edge of your mat. Breathe into the belly. Soften your jaw, relax your face. Now straighten back up, keep your hands together. Hands onto your right hip, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Left side of the neck is opening up here. Your toes may be feeling a certain way right now. If there's discomfort, that's fine. Stay with me as much as you can. This will pass. Hands back behind you again. Switch the interlacing of the fingers. Bring the other thumb in front. Reach your knuckles back again. Open the heart up. Stay focused on every inhale and every exhale. Don't let any discomfort overtake your focus. Now straighten up, last side, hands onto your left hip, left ear to your left shoulder. Breathe into the belly. release. Come back to 4 points, tabletop. Just for a second, untuck the toes, maybe tap them out, wiggle the toes, maybe make some circles. And then we're gonna come back down into a child's pose because that's how we're gonna start to flow tonight. So take your child's pose, listen carefully, and we'll start to flow. As you inhale, take your right arm, sweep it over towards the left, sit onto your heels, follow your thumb. As you exhale, bring your arms back out in front of you into your child's pose. Inhale, make a circle with that left arm, follow the thumb. Arch the back, exhale, bring it back forward into your child's pose. We grow now. Inhale up onto your knees, right arm circles towards the left. Exhale, take it back down into your child's pose. Other side, inhale onto the knees, left arm sweeps to the right, follow your thumb. Exhale, child's pose, hands stay out in front of you. Inhale, you slide forward into a cobra, belly on the mat, lift the heart, and exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg lifts up, bend the knee and stack your hip. And exhale, bring your right knee forward to meet the thumb for a half pigeon pose. Keep that back knee lifted if you can, and just give it a gentle rock, pushing through the left toes here, rocking front to back. Because we haven't really warmed up too much, we won't go fully into this half pigeon. Now inhale, bring your right leg back up into the air, press through your hands, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to the outside of your right hand, as close as possible. If you're back here, that's great. Be wherever your body needs you to be right now. But of course, I always want you to challenge yourself. Just don't hurt yourself. Again, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee back to the right thumb into your half pigeon. This time we will inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, bow forward. Going just like that again. Inhale, bring yourself up, rolling through the spine. Open the heart at the end. Exhale, release, fold. Last one. Inhale, round the spine. Open the heart up. And exhale, fold. Here we take one big breath here. Now press into the hands. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot down onto the mat. Other side. Inhale, left leg up, bend your knee, and stack your hip. Exhale, left knee to your left thumb. Option to keep that back knee lifted and simply press through the right toes, bringing yourself forward and back. We're getting into that left hip just a little bit more here. One more big breath here. Now inhale, left leg back up into the air. Exhale, left knee to the outside of your left hand. Again, if it doesn't reach your hand, that's perfectly fine. You go where your body allows. Keep reaching your heart forward between the arms. One more big breath here. Feel that right hip flexor opening up. Now inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, half pigeon again, knee to your left thumb. This time we inhale, lengthen through the spine, open your heart up. Exhale, fold. Going again, inhale, we rise. Exhale, release. One more just like this. Stay in your half pigeon for one full breath. Inhale, left leg back up into the air. Exhale, left foot down to the mat, downward facing dog. Take a few moments here to pedal your feet out. Bending one knee and then the other. Shake your head yes. And shake your head no. And come back down into your child's pose. We start with the left side this time. Going through it. Inhale, sweep the left arm over towards the right. Make a circle and follow the thumb. Exhale, take your child's pose. Other side, inhale, right arm sweeps to the left. Give me a small back bend. Exhale, release. Going up onto the knees. Inhale, rise onto the knees. Left arm sweeps. Exhale, release. Other side, inhale, come up, right arm to the left. Exhale, child's pose, hands out in front of you. Inhale, slide your way forward onto the belly and into a cobra. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up, bend your knee and stack your hip. Exhale, left knee to your left thumb. This time we'll go straight into the inhaling, lifting our heart up. And exhale, fold forward. If you want to take your hands off the mat, you are welcome to. As you inhale, come back up. If not, keep the hands down. Exhale, release. One more, just like this. Inhale, up. And exhale, fold over. We have one big breath here. Inhale, left leg presses back into the air, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to the outside of your left hand as far forward as your body will allow. Breathe big here, keep reaching your heart forward. Soften the face, relax the jaw, relax your eyebrow center. Now inhale, left leg back up. Exhale, drop the left foot, other side. Inhale, right leg lifts, bend the knee and stack your hip. Exhale, right knee to your right thumb. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, you rise, maybe taking the hands up off the earth. Exhale, fold. Last one, inhale up. And exhale, fold it forward. We stay here for one big breath into the belly. Press into your hands. Inhale, right leg up into the air. And exhale, release. Take a moment here to pedal the feet. Shake your head yes, and shake your head no. On your next inhale, slightly bend your knees, look between your thumbs. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center, taking it through the moon salutation. Inhale, arms up, follow me. Hold the breath as you halfway fold. Exhale, release your hands to the earth. Inhale, separate the feet out towards the edges of your mat. Sink as low as you can into a yogic squat. If this is too much for you, maybe you bring your forearms to your thighs and you hang out here. Maybe this is what your body wants for today. If you can though, take it even lower. Keep opening the heart up, lengthening through the spine. We'll take a moment here to floss the hips as well. So make fists with the hands, knuckles together, and just draw a line up and down the midline. Keep opening your heart up. We have one more just like this. And as you exhale, drop the hands. Left leg comes back. Drop your knee onto the earth. Inhale, arms rise up. Palms are facing one another. Open your heart towards the sky. Press that left hip flexor and quad forward. You're lengthening up through the spine here. Out of the hips. have one more big breath here. And as you exhale, drop the hands, take that right foot back, child's pose. 2 big breaths here. On your next inhale, slide your way forward onto your belly into another Sphinx pose. Forearms onto the mat, elbows underneath the shoulders, ground the tops of your feet and your pelvis into the earth. Reach your heart forward, keep drawing the elbows towards your hips. Open the heart center. Take a moment to close your eyes here, really breathe big into your belly. Relax the glutes. We have one more big breath here. And as you exhale, press your way back. Child's pose. 1 breath here. Inhale up onto the knees. Circle both arms back behind you. Open your heart. Exhale, plant the hands out in front of you. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, arms up. Give me a small back bend here. Exhale, left foot comes forward to meet the right. Hold the breath out as you halfway lift. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to your heart center. You got this. Inhale, arms up, other side. Hold the breath as you halfway fold. Exhale, release. Inhale, yogic squat, sinking into your malasana. All the way down. And if you can't go all the way down, don't worry about it. You go where your body will allow. We'll just take one more breath here. Actually, maybe another one. On your next exhale, right leg back, knee to the earth. Inhale, arms rise. Give me a small back bend. We'll stay here a few breaths. Press your right hip flexor forward. Keep drawing your navel back, lengthen through the spine, and keep your shoulders as soft as possible. Relax your face as well. One more breath here. As you exhale, drop the hands, take it back. Child's pose. We have 2 big breaths here. In my mother's home. On your inhale, slide your way forward again into a Sphinx pose. We come, elbows underneath the shoulders, forearms onto the mat, palms of the hands flat onto the earth. Option to stay here. If this feels great to you, stay here. If you want to take it a little further, start to press into your hands, straighten your arms out, going a little deeper. Keep pressing the tops of your feet into the earth. We have one more big breath here. And as you exhale, take yourself back into your child's pose. One big breath here. Inhale, come up onto the knees, circle your arms back, open the heart. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot steps forward. Inhale, arms rise up, small back bend. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Hold the breath out as you halfway lift. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to the heart center. We're going to flow through that now. Inhale, arms up, going a little faster. Hold the breath as you halfway fold. Exhale, release. Inhale, yogic squat. You're here just for the inhale. Exhale, left leg extends back, knee to the earth. Inhale, arms rise, baby back bend. Exhale, hands to the mat, child's pose just for the exhale. We keep going. Inhale, cobra, slide onto the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, take it back, child's pose. Inhale, up onto the knees, circle the arms behind you. Exhale, hands to the mat, right foot forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left foot meets your right. Hold the breath out as you halfway lift. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. We have one more side. You got this. Inhale, arms up. Hold the breath as you halfway fold. Exhale, release. Inhale, yogic squat. Again, just for the inhale. Exhale, right leg back, knee to the earth. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, slide forward into your cobra. Exhale, back, child's pose. Inhale, up onto your knees, arms circle behind you. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot comes forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right foot meets your left. Hold the breath out as you halfway lift. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take some breaths here. We'll take 2 clearing breaths. Inhale through the nose, fill it up. Open the mouth, exhale it out. Again, inhale, fill up. Open the mouth, exhale it out, let it go. And let's flow some more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, bend your knees, stack your hip. Option to stay here. And if this is too much for you, maybe you drop that left knee and left forearm down and you stay here. If you want to take it even further though, flip it over into your wild thing. Maybe you take it a little further from your wild thing. You come into your full wheel, dropping that right hand down. Behind you, we have 2 more breaths here. If you are in your wheel, you have the option to come out of it just like if you were in wheel. So you come all the way flat down, or for more of a challenge, you flip it back over. Wild things, flip it back. Everyone drop your right foot down onto the earth. We've got the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Bend your knee and stack your hip. Option to stay here. Option to have the right knee and right forearm down. Or option to flip it over into your wild thing. Maybe even into your wheel. Keep breathing here. Big breaths into the belly. Again, if you're in your wheel, you can come down exactly as if you were in wheel, or you can flip it back over. And we all meet now in our downward facing dog. Again, inhale, right leg up this time. Exhale, take your right foot across the body and land it on the left side. If this is too much, you can drop the left knee down, but we want our right foot on the left side of our mat. Option to stay here if this is already enough for you. Keep lengthening the heart forward. If you want to take it a little further now though, inhale, left arm rises, open the heart. Exhale, drop the left hand back down. Again, inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale this time, reach the left arm underneath the right. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, reach that left arm over towards the right. And release, left hand onto the mat. We step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot crosses over and lands on the right side. You can drop that right knee and bend the left if you need to, and you're here. If not, you stay with me. Maybe hands stay down, or you inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right arm threads underneath the left. Again, inhale up. And exhale, thread. One more, just like this. Inhale up. And exhale, thread. We release, hands to the earth. Take it back, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here, just to reset. On your next inhale, slightly bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, yogic squats. Inhale, active squat. We're gonna stay here. So it's as if you're going into goddess pose if you're familiar with that. But we're here in the active squats, pressing our heels into the earth, reaching our arms out in front of us. We're gonna stay here for a little while, y'all. We're gonna breathe through this. This is a very awesome grounding pose here. Keep breathing through it. Relax the face. You're not using the face here. You're using your core. You're using the legs. You have another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, hands to your heart center. Keep the hands together. Inhale up, small back bend. Exhale, active squat. Inhale, hands to the earth. Exhale, step it back. Chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hips in to the air. Take a couple breaths here. One more big breath, and then we're going to flow through that. Inhale, slightly bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop. Yogic squat, feet to the outsides of the hands. Inhale, active squat. We lift up. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands to your heart. We're not holding again. Inhale, arms rise, back bend. Exhale, active squats. Inhale, hands to the earth. Exhale, step or hop. Chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. We keep going. Inhale, slightly bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float. Yogic squat. Inhale, active squats. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms rise, back bend. Exhale, active squat. Inhale, hands to the earth. Exhale, chaturanga. You can always skip the chaturanga if it's too much. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. We have one more. You got this, y'all. Inhale, slightly bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float, yogic squat. Or don't sink into the yogic squat if you don't want to. Inhale, active squat. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms rise, back bend. Exhale, active squats. Inhale, hands to the earth. Exhale, step or hop it back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a child's pose, knees out. Big toes to touch and sit bones back. If child's pose isn't comfortable for you right now because of the breath, makes you feel a little more claustrophobic, come into a hero's pose. Knees together and you sit onto your heels. Connect to the breath. If you wandered away from it, follow your inhale and your exhale. Bring back your intention. What is it that you've set for yourself today? Whenever things get hard, not only on our yoga mat, but in life in general, having that intention always helps to keep you motivated, keep you going, because you know exactly why you're here on your mat. You know exactly what you want for your life with that intention. So it always keeps you focused on that. Slowly come back into your downward facing dog. Hips in to the air. Drop your forearms onto the mat for your dolphin pose. Walk your feet forward as far as your body will allow. And maybe you stay here and this is enough for you. And you can even have a small bend in the knees. If it's too much, we are building a lot of upper body strength here. Or you can take one foot up. And maybe you have some inversions in your practice. You can play with that here. You can take some hops if you would like. It's completely up to you. One more breath here. And take a child's pose. Come back down. One more breath here. All right, final one, y'all. Stay with me. You got this. I know it's not that easy, but you can do this. Dolphin pose. Walk your feet forward. Maybe your hands are flat down. Maybe interlace the fingers. Maybe left leg up. You don't have to. And finally, if you want, you can hop it up. One more breath. And release. Take your child's pose. Slowly start to walk your hands back. So you come to sit onto your heels. Bring your fingers back behind you, fingertips to the earth. I'm going to scoot my way forward so you can see a little clearer. Fingertips to the earth behind you. You can put a block or a blanket underneath your hands to bring the ground closer if you'd like. And lift the hips off of the heels. Press them forward, open through your hearts. Big breaths. Press the hips forward a little more. One more breath. And release. Come to sit down onto your heels. Stay here for a moment. We have one more round of that. Actually, we're going to come up onto our knees from here. Onto your knees, tuck your toes under. Inhale, arms up. Give me a small back bend for camel. Exhale, bring your elbows down towards your hips and you straighten up. Again, inhale, arms up. Give me a small back bend. Exhale, elbows towards the hips and then straighten back up. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Keep your core active, back bend. Exhale, elbows down. We hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Come back up and come to sit down onto your mat, however is best for you. Legs straight out in front of you, and the more difficult part is over, y'all. Well, I don't know, for some of us, sitting still in Shavasana is difficult. So legs straight out in front of you right now. Feet are flexed, so your toes are reaching back. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Hands can be on your shins, they can be on your ankles, or around the toes. Keep reaching your heart forward. Stay with your breath. Keep lengthening through the spine. Walk your sit bones back just a little more. Check in with yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally. See how you're doing right now. Nothing's out of place and nothing is wrong. Just observe. Go a little deeper, 2 more big breaths here, reaching the heart forward. slowly release, walking the hands back. We're going to start to open up the back channel of the body a little bit more here. So instead of nice and tall, bring your arms out in front of you, palms facing forward. So fingers are facing up, fingertips are facing up. Take your arms out about 45-degree angles. Keep pushing out through the palms. So you're separating through the back upper body. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. We're here, all the way down as much as possible. Keep pushing out the palms of your hands. Now start to add a rounding in your spine, and at the same time, fold forward, reaching the crown of your head towards your toes. Keep your feet flexed. Reach your toes back towards the head. Keep pushing the palms forward. Breathe big into your spine. Chin tucked in. One more big breath here. And release. Start to come all the way back up. And however you can, make your way to lie flat on your back. You can take your time, taking it nice and slow for more of a core workout, or just come back at your own pace. Once you're all the way on the ground, bend your knees, stamp your feet on the ground. Make your feet hip width apart. Windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Keep rocking the knees from side to side. Now that we're starting to slow down, allow the breath to slow down as well and lengthen back out. Take your knees over towards the right. Bring your right foot rested on top of your left knee. Arms up and over your head. Grab onto your left wrist with your right hand. Draw the left arm back behind you. You're lengthening through the left side of your body here. Big breaths. You stay exactly as you are. Bring that right foot back down onto the mat. Slowly bring your knees back through center. Then you drop the knees over towards the left. Left ankle on top of the right knee. Grab onto the right wrist this time. Draw the right arm back. Really lengthen through the right side of your body here. And again, big breaths. You have 3 more big breaths here. Last one. Drop the left foot slowly back down onto the mat. Bring your knees back to center. Hug the knees into your chest one last time. Give the knees a big hug. Squeeze your forehead up to meet the knees. And then release. Flatten out onto your mat. And get comfortable for your Shavasana. That's your final resting pose. So you can lie flat on your mat. You can take a reclining butterfly pose. If you want a pillow or blanket to use here, however you'd like, feel free to grab them now. You can always even take, if you have a sofa or chair next to you, take your legs up so they can be elevated here, releasing the lower back a little more. And as you get yourself situated and ready for some Shavasana, allow the eyes to close. Let go of any control of your breath. Release any activation in your physical body. And allow yourself to simply rest. Give up all effort to the ground below you and relax. Introduce a deeper breath into your body. In your own time, start to bring small movements into your fingers and into your toes. gentle rock of your head from side to side. And give yourself a good morning stretch. Slowly make your way onto one side into a fetal position. Take a moment here to remind yourself of your intention, not just for your practice, but for what you want over the next 4 weeks. Or the next month, or even longer. What is it that you set for yourself? Maybe something you wanted to release. Or maybe something inside of you that you wanted to get closer to. Now slowly press your way up into a seated meditation pose facing your device. And we'll meet with our eyes closed and hands at heart center in prayer posture. We'll seal off tonight's practice with one clearing breath, followed by the mantra Om Shanti. Everyone inhale deeply. Open the mouth, exhale it out. Inhale for Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for giving yourselves the gift of yoga tonight. From my heart to yours, namaste. Alrighty, y'all. That is your yoga practice for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining. Remember that this Friday we will have a special birthday class for me because I will be turning 33 years young. So you all are more than welcome to join. That one is going to be donation based. And it is through Zoom. So if you do intend to join the Friday night class at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, then let me know and I will send you the link for the Zoom. You all are so welcome. Thank you for joining and sharing your beautiful energy with everyone. And thank you for doing this for yourself, honestly, because this is for you, obviously, and you're doing it for yourself, but it's having an effect on everyone and everything around you as well. So thank you so much. Please keep it up. Keep joining. I have free videos all throughout the week. If you've missed some of the videos and you want to take a look at them, you can even go to my YouTube channel. It's under Quiet Mind Yoga. Again, thank you all for joining. Take great care of yourselves. And remember, keep feeding all the love. Alrighty. Much love to y'all. Bye.